ain't have a choice. You can't punish the parents. It doesn't matter. Something still happened. An event happened. It was a gun there. That happened. We can't like erase that. It happened. So it has to be something.
You saying something has.
But what is suspension when you're home anyway? What do you turn the computer off? Like what is it? What is suspension anyway? What is it?
That's my point.
What does it look like that?
That's my point.
It look like that. Like what's the suspension?
You stay in your room and play Xbox all day. No doing homework on the computer for you today.
It ain't like the school was in and we asked to send them home, so we don't even know what's the suspension. No, you can't log on.
Exactly. That's a good point.
What's the suspension?
That's a good point.
I don't know.
But back what we just said about, that's what I'm saying, what we just said about Brianna case. It has to be, it's still, whether it's a mistake or not, we understand that. Now, because it was a mistake, it does soften the blow on the punishment. But it doesn't give you free reign.
Yeah, it don't.
That's how I feel about the cop.
Go away.
I don't care if it was a mistake or whatever happened. Whatever happened, we know that it didn't go down the way it's supposed to went. So it has to be some kind of punishment there. Point blank. So that's my problem with the whole thing.
My thing too on that, with that beyond tell thing. See, this is how you get justice. The same way they handled it in Minnesota with George Floyd. See that case, they locked them dudes up, and now everybody wants separate trials. You know why everybody wants separate trial, right? Because everybody got a story to tell.
Right.
Everybody got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? And these stories ain't gonna add up to the same story. So now everybody trying to get their way out and trying to get out with as less time that they could possibly do.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
So this is the same thing. This is why they need to lock these other guys up. Because when you do things like that, you get results like you get. Because now, everybody want to tell that story. Now, people gonna start getting rolled over. Somebody gonna roll over.
Somebody
gonna
roll over.
Everybody ain't built for that other side. Somebody gonna roll over.
You know, somebody already tell them already though. They already got. Let's say he was on the job for like less than a week or so.
So it's no different. It's no different if you lock these dudes up to kill Breonna Taylor. You lock them up. Let them sit under that hot lamp for a while.
I also seen.
Stories gonna start coming out.
I also seen where the SWAT team said that they would have never did a no-knock warrant there.
They said.
I mean, they
something wasn't right.
Yeah,
They said
you see that, right?
This was the SWAT team.
Yeah, the SWAT team.
They said something wasn't right.
They said they would have never did that.
Cause we look at
They
drunk
said-
drivers as the grease balls of the world.
Especially when they killing people. And the sad part about them is that
We don't want
they
people
the ones
to
that always
understand.
hit people, and they the ones that never die.
Never.
Hit somebody head on and live.
Hell yeah.
Kill the whole family.
105% of the time it's a mistake. But you still pay for it, right?
Damn right. So why they can't pay? And you know, like yesterday, the individual was telling us, oh, well, you can't charge for manslaughter because if old boy would never shot his gun, the police would never shot his gun. I said, that's bull. I said, listen,
First of all, they know when they're coming in there.
First of all,
If somebody got a gun, they're going to shoot at them. They don't know who the hell coming in there. That's just
what trips me out when people say things like this. Okay, so they want to have it both ways. Now we talking Constitution or we not talking Constitution? Because as far as I know, in the Constitution, you have a right to bear arms and protect your own home. You understand what I'm saying? If somebody coming in your house and they don't announce that they police, you have a right to protect your home, your family, and your well-being. You understand what I'm saying? But now you got people, oh well, if he wouldn't have shot. No, that man did what any real man would have done if he had that uniform.
right. And it was licensed to
I'm in here with my wife, or my lady, or my significant other, whether it was another man laying next to me. I don't give a damn who it was. The point is you kick my door in the middle of the night. I don't know who you are. I'm letting it fly. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So this whole situation just gets on my nerves, man. This gets on my nerves.
I try to tell them, you can at least, if anything, charge them with manslaughter due to the fact that they lied.
First of all,
Initially, to even try to do the no-knock warrant. So you already know you did something wrong to even cause it.
Another thing is this. when you award somebody $14 million, there's already some sense of admission of guilt. Why would I give you $14 million if I ain't did nothing wrong to you?
Right.
Man, I look at you. You
Right.
look at your ass way, man.
And not in court. We didn't go to court or nothing and battle it out.
No.
You gave it to me.
Nothing.
That's the same situation with Freddie Gray. They gave him the
that
with
is,
the 7.
that is an admission of guilt. Like you paying his family off. You understand?
You know you did something wrong.
And then you bring in the National Guard, barricade the police department in the courthouse because you knew that y'all was letting guys off. Y'all already knew it.
You already know it.
You knew it.
Because if you weren't gonna let them off, there's been no need for all of that.
Save your time and money, right?
They already knew.
There's no need.
So we're gonna need to sit there waiting for them to announce it because it was already coming.
They already knew what they was doing, man. That's insane.
So they figured we get a win-win situation. They'll get $14 million, they walk away with $8 million by the time they pay the lawyers and all this and the taxes on it. You walk away with $7, $8 million and their mouth shut and and then we can go back to business as usual. Let's kill the next black person we see that we feel like they ain't doing right down here in Kentucky. Let's just do it like Louisville.
Well, they did say something that was real encouraging. Such as, you know, I mean, who we need to start, who we talking to yesterday.
Oh, okay.
We need to start encouraging our kids and things to start being lawyers, judges, and police officers and stuff like that. So that way, you know, we can kind of take back our own community.
Bring back officer friendly, you say?
Yeah.
Well, it is officer friendly. That
Hey,
job.
but you know what though? I want to say this though.
They out there putting dope on them, giving them pistols, making dudes sell drugs.
You know what though?
Hitting people stabbing. You know what they doing?
I want to say this though.
Bring officer friendly
Man,
back,
old
man.
timer, why we don't encourage our kids to be police officers?
Because
First,
Oh,
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
that we do.
No,
That's the negative vibe that we do.
because we feel like our only success come from shooting a basketball, catching a football, you know what I'm saying, getting on stage and taking the shirt off with 94 tattoos on it. This is what what they train and what they're accustomed to seeing. If we don't show them anything different, then they're not gonna do nothing different. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's just something I wouldn't really, that's not something starting as a kid that I would be, I'm looking at my kid telling them to be I'll probably be taking college first, things of that nature. I'm not thinking, police jobs like, that's a job. When you first talk to your kids about, when they get older, it's always career. I think that was our problem. We got taught to get jobs, we didn't get taught to get careers. That was a big difference.
Well,
We got taught to get jobs. We got taught to get
times
jobs.
was different then. Times was different.
What was different though?
You had jobs. You talk about security. You were looking for security then in those days.
I understand. So what's
You
the
were
difference
looking
now?
for something for you to
So what's the difference though? You still teaching? So what is it?
I mean, you were teaching them to get a job, but going to college ain't no different. You teaching them to further your education to get a better job,
Get a career.
Well, fine.
Well,
People looking to be a firefighter.
A career or death.
Well,
That's your career.
It goes away.
This is why you get people that work 30 years as a police officer and retire. That was his career. I did a 30-year career.
They do 20.
they consider jobs to
Well,
me.
they could do 20.
I don't know. They consider jobs to me. I feel like
What,
jobs.
police officer?
Yeah.
No.
I just feel like
That's,
jobs to me.
no. That's a career. You know why it's a career?
So let me
Every
ask you
time
this.
you can
So
work
if
your
you
way,
go- so you-
you
hold
can
on,
work
hold
your
on.
way up the
So
chain.
if you go to college for 8 years,
Right.
and become a lawyer, that's your job.
Well, not really. Lawyers are kind of like independent contractors, though. So I look at that different. Like, they not like working. They not like got a 9 to 5. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're not really looking at to be. I don't know. That's like a 9 to 5.
I'm gonna say.
So you saying it's more of a job if you got set hours.
No. I'm
Basically,
saying.
we
I mean, like trade.
So you saying a doctor is not a job? That's more of a career.
Because you can, it's optional. Because you can be an independent doctor.
My look on.
You can't be an independent fireman.
Man,
I'm just saying, it's still a way that you feed your family.
You pull up by yourself.
Now listen, man, listen.
You're a horse and wagon out there.
Nah, but see, the picture of job. Listen, the picture of a job and career is totally different. And
a lot of independent police out there.
Well, it's not. It's a thin line between.
But now, hear me out.
It is a thin line.
Yes, a job.
It's a thin line. It's a thin
You
line.
can't say your career is not your job. I mean,
man, check this out. You can build your way to the top in police, firefighter, you know what I mean, even MTA. You can move up. Right?
move up the ladder.
And then you don't have to stay there.
You teach your kids to be a
hear me out. Hear me out. So you don't have to stay there at the fire department or MTA. You get in a certain position where you can move on to another transportation company. You see what I'm saying? That's like a career. You build your way up somewhere else. Even the lawyers, that's a career. Because you're a lawyer, you can start as a lawyer public defender. Right. With the cheap ass suit on.
No, you can be a witness. No, you can be a paralegal. You can be worse than that.
Oh, you understand?
You can be a paralegal.
You can be a paralegal. Let me clear this up, America. We're not disrespecting anybody's job. I'm just saying that most of you.
I know I feel to go there with a paralegal. It ain't good.
Listen, man. No.
Saying most of you public defenders got cheap.
This dude got the same. This dude got a yo,
I'm
got
right
an encyclopedia.
I'm right on the court, and my suit looks better than the dude that's representing me. That's all I'm saying, America.
No, man, but hear me out, man. No, on your side. That's what I'm saying by the career. Like, you can move forward, and you don't have to stay in that place any longer. You can move to another area. You know what I mean?
I guess
It's a thin line.
You can say tomato, potato. I mean,
I just felt that we didn't get taught to strive higher. I thought we got taught to be settled.
Taught to get a decent job and take care of your family, not to shoot for the stars, basically. You're right. That's pretty much.
Yeah, we never.
Yeah, just get a job.
Just
nobody I know that went to trade that's doing their trade. I mean, it's a handful of people. A handful. The school I went to, a handful of people I talked to today is doing exactly what we went to school for.
Yep.
So, because it's like once you realize you got out, you're like, man, this ain't
what I want to do. Not that you can't make a career in it, but it's just that it just wasn't what you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
It just didn't feel as sold as you thought, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just wasn't. Yeah, like you said, it just didn't feel the same. It just felt different. It wasn't like, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I never thought I'd be doing carpentry. But carpentry got all the girls that call. So, I mean, that was the place for me to be. You know what I mean? If you was in carpentry, everybody know that with the carpenter. Well, 80 and
Let's say age, son.
Telling no age around here, but yeah, you was in carpentry, you know, that's where the girls were. You know what I'm saying? So this is why half the guys that took carpentry got in it. That's why nobody does it now that they out of it.
I don't know nobody that does it, man. That like, I mean, I know like a handful of people. No, because everybody I was cool with. Everybody I was cool with.
I got something I got a topic I want to bring up. I want to talk about. We're gonna go in a whole different direction this time today. There was a question that was asked. What is it that you